So in today's video, we want to look at some basic examples of integration. So let's look at this. First example, the rule we have to bear in mind is that the integral of x to the n is equal to x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus a constant. You can see that this is indeed the antiderivative of the integral, because if you differentiate this function, you will get x to the n back. So let's have a go at this one. So in this case, n is equal to 1. So this formula says that the integral of x is x squared divided by 2 plus an arbitrary constant c. Okay, let's look at a more complicated example. So here we have x squared minus 5x plus c. So one of the properties of the integral is that we can break it up into each of its additive components. So the integral of 3 dx. And so we apply the rule again. So n is equal to 2 in this case. So we'll get x cubed over 3. I'll do a plus c at the end. I won't do it for each component. The minus 5 won't do anything, so we'll have a minus 5 times x squared on 2. And then you can realize 3 as 3x to the 0, because x to the 0 will be 1. And so we'll have x to the 1 over 1, so 3 will integrate to 3x. And then we'll just have a constant. And maybe we'll do a bit of simplification, so maybe I'll write this as 1/3 x cubed minus 5 halves x squared plus 3x plus a constant. Okay, let's look at this one. So we have e to the 2x plus 3. So remember that to differentiate, so maybe we'll write it as some constant. We'll call that constant lambda. We just have lambda e to the lambda x. So we differentiate the top, bring it down, and then leave it alone. When we integrate e to the lambda x, we don't multiply it, we divide. So we'll have 1 over lambda e to the lambda x plus c. So this is actually 1 over lambda because the derivative of lambda x is lambda. So in this case, what we'll see is, well, the derivative of 2x plus 3 is 2. So the integral of 2x plus 3 is 1/2, and then we leave it alone. Okay, so here we have 1 over 2x plus 5. So in this case, I'm going to have the derivative of the bottom is 1/2. And then if we integrate a hyperbola in general, we'll get ln of 2x plus 5 with absolute values. So I'll have a plus a constant. So remember that if we have 1 over x dx, then this is the natural logarithm of the absolute value of x plus a constant. And so that's what we have here. And we just have to take this half out because of the chain rule. Okay, so last example for today's video will be the integral of sine 2x dx. So remember that the derivative of sine 2x is 2 cos 2x. So notice that the 2 comes to the front, so we're actually going to have to divide. And we need to ask what function differentiates to sine, and that will be minus cos. So the integral of sine 2x dx will be minus 1/2 cos 2x plus a constant. And that's it. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. There'll be notes in the video description down below eventually, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. Thanks, guys.